what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy again with another video, and we are back with the second part, or second episode, I guess you could say, of building the perfect track bike. It's been about a week and a half or two since we did the last install, so if you guys haven't seen us take off the fairings and just like how the bike was stock, like, it should be posted down below, or just go to the channel. You guys should see a bunch of videos. But basically, he had installed the Acura exhaust fully with all the headers, so it's a full system. He also did steel braided brake lines, you guys see here. This really just gives a very nice touch. I feel like I should get these for my bike when I go to the track. But just to show you guys how this freaking garage is looking, the parts are everywhere. So if you go to the track and you build a motorcycle, you kind of know the vibes of how your garage is gonna look after all this. Andre had done the clip-ons on the right side already. This is a little time consuming, so he had started on this side already, but pretty simple. We took off the old grips and clip-ons. Once we get this on, we're gonna be putting on levers, and then maybe I should show you guys the parts. You guys saw it probably from the thumbnail. We're gonna be doing the rear sets. We do have some tank pads, which is super easy. And then he also got a whole kit, Translogic Quick Shifter kit for the R6. So it's actually just a plug and play. I mean, of course, you're gonna have to do some rerouting of wires. Probably gonna have to take off the tank, which in this case was probably a good thing because we already took off the fairings. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get more videos like this on the channel because I feel like riding videos are nice, like to you guys on the ride and everything. I know you guys like those videos, but it's kind of nice to just like sit back, kind of break down a bike, show you guys from our experience how we install our stuff, and show you guys that journey. So, oh my god, they're so fire. I feel that a CRG lever with steel braided brake lines is such a good mix with clip-ons. Like, that's just like the ultimate like intermediate to expert setup for the track. So that's how it's gonna look right there. Okay, so we had put together one of the Woodcraft rear sets, which is the clutch side. What we noticed is that we actually need to install the quick shifter with this clutch side rear set. Basically, you want to kind of like do this like all like one shot. If you do this immediately without having to install the quick shifter, it's gonna cause some issues. What we started doing was start taking off the bottom of the tank.
You do this because you need to gain access to the coils, which is where the quick shifter is going to be attaching to.
There's a lot of things that are happening like behind, like every time I cut out the video, because it's just taking a lot of time and I don't want to waste memory in video. Yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like under there so that you guys can kind of see like what we're trying to work on and how the quick shifter is going to be installed.
We took off the air box, both pieces of the air box, as you can see.
Right.
Inside, this is the upper piece here, and then the lower part over here.
Right.
We also had to take off this smog thing.
Yeah, so basically, if you guys ever see like on TST Industries, they're always like block off plates for sale or whatever. It's all here. Like,
yeah, right here.
Stacks, block off plates all happen like under the tank. We're gonna start with installing the Translogic Quick Shifter. These are all the wires here, just ready to get everything put together. So we're gonna have to wire it all the way here, all the way down, and then we're gonna start putting it into where the
coils right here.
What we did was we pulled up an external file of like how the wiring goes for the Translogic Quick Shifter. And what we're doing is just plugging in everything appropriately and just making sure everything aligns. So we're just comparing the wiring with the OEM wires to the new wiring from the Translogic. We had stuck in the Quick Shifter module under the ECU. As you guys see, it's right there. Now, the kit also does come with an auto blipper, a throttle blipper. And so what we're doing here is just figuring out exactly the proper wiring. We had everything plugged in before, but we forgot to do the wiring. So we're gonna do that first before showing you guys the final product. If you guys can see down there's like a bunch of wiring that had to be done. Those are all the wires from Translogic. Basically, we just had to unplug this whole tank. Yeah, just start plugging away all these little plugs. Okay, so since we buttoned up everything, that's all set, all the wiring's done. We are now going to be installing the rear sets on the bike, and we're gonna start with the clutch side first. So it's super, I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty simple. I think the hardest part is gonna be getting this little quick shifter wire and the rod perfectly, you know, I don't know, aligned, I guess.
Yeah, to be honest, this I don't think is gonna be hard at all.
Yeah. So installed it. This is pretty much how it looks, and it looks freaking amazing. And then we're just gonna be putting on the new shift rod onto the bike. So before you guys install the new shift rod, we do have to switch around the shift knuckle, I guess you could say that, at where the bottom of this shift rod connects. We're going to be switching it 90 degrees so that instead of going a regular shifting, we're changing it to GP shifting, which basically is up one, down for the rest. Yeah, pretty much just put those two together. And then so we switched it. So we used to be on the other side, but now we just did it 90 degrees. This is how it currently looks right now. But this is basically done. You got the reset as well as the quick shifter. And just make sure that, if you guys do get this, make sure that your preference is suited to the way you want it. It's not fully bolted yet, so once we get more parts for the inside of the R6, which would be the stack as well as the block off plates in there, we'll pretty much bolt everything up, and then we'll test how this is gonna feel. I always like the look of a all black rear set with like a little bit of hints of silver and red, and that's basically the end product. So that's gonna pretty much wrap up today's install. The clip-ons are on, as you guys see, the Woodcraft are on there, CRG levers are all on there. This bike is not looking literally anywhere close to where it should be. The biggest thing is we were able to get the rear sets as well as the quick shifter on, and then all the wiring from the modules, from this ECU all the way to where the stacks are. Yeah, all the wiring is all pretty much all set up. So that's gonna be pretty much it for the video today. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for all the support. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. June 24th is going to be the first day that I'll be going to any track, which is going to be at New Jersey Motorsport Park, and it's going to be a great time. It's going to be so sick. Got my whole suit ready, everything. So track season for me is about to start, and yeah, I'm going to end it here. I'll catch you guys on the next one.